What's going on? I'm back. I'm back. I can't even go. Let me go back on my chair, yeah? Let me go back. Sorry, there's a rapper behind my mum. But guys, it's my birthday today. But I couldn't leave you guys out for 3 days. 3 whole days. 3 whole days. I couldn't leave you like that. I've got a new... I got a new setup, guys. You see? You see the TikTok setup that I always used to have? It's gone, guys. I've got a new setup now. I've got a nice, cool reaction setup now. Where I sit there and I just watch. This is the new season of Swansea, where I just sit on my chair and we just react. But without further ado, we got the Marvel Rivals drama is nuts, and we know the Marvel Rivals drama. I'm back and I'm already doing bullshit. The Marvel Rival drama is nuts. You already know that Marvel Rival drama is nuts. So anyway, without further ado, because I've already wasted a minute, let's get straight into the mug.
I haven't heard of video game drama this big since the whole Dream Minecraft speedrunning saga. What's happening with the Marvel Rivals $40,000 tournament situation is pretty bizarre. In a nutshell, there was a Marvel Rivals tournament with a $40,000 prize purse. There was a player by the name of Kingsman who really wanted to take this seriously, making a mention that this money would be very helpful to him as a college student. And the rest of the team didn't seem to take it all that seriously, and eventually, when Kingsman was trying to, make changes to the team comp so they could better stand a chance at winning, they all attacked him, and eventually it led to him getting kicked from the tournament. His team then went on to place second to last in the tournament.
He dies. Okay, guys. Taste and point proven right now. Do you understand?
Well, you've been making me feel like of course I'm gonna play.
How do you not see the problem right now?
Wait, first of all, it's that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm getting value because I'm 1v6ing.
Hope isn't peeling for you, bro. Yes, Zaza is 0-5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because
Zaza is 0-5.
4 people are dying.
0-5.
4 of them.
Pause. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in a minute. But I know if you go 0-5, you're a hot booty, bro. You're a hot doo-doo, bro. If you go 0-5 in Marvel Rivals, bro, you didn't even get 1 kill. You went 0-5. You got smacked 5 different times and didn't get 1 kill. How are you going 0-5 in Marvel Rivals, bro? I want to see if the characters are tap character, bro. Holy, the characters are dummy character, bro. Bro.
Domino's Price Slice. A bargain whichever way you slice it.
4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza.
I saw this a couple days ago and I was so confused why anyone would be joining a tournament if they didn't actually care about winning at all. So he is very clearly trying his best to help the team win. And they were talking about like how toxic and annoying and insufferable he was, things like that, which eventually led to him getting kicked and being like disrespectful, that kind of thing. From all the clips I've seen, he never made any like personal attacks against anyone. He was never even like overbearing or like yelling and screaming. The closest he came was in this clip here where he's like, do you understand? Like, case in point, we should make a switch. This isn't working. Our Widow is 0-5-0, which is a very fair point and a good suggestion.
Your Black Widow is 0-5. 0-5 for Black Widow. Black Widow's probably what? Was it Black Widow not that top 5? Top 5 meta? That season 1. Before all the good characters came in. Was it Black Widow the best character? Black Widow was busted. Am I crazy? Black Widow wasn't busted. Am I crazy? Black Widow. I'm thinking of Scarlet Witch. No, Black Widow's arse. No wonder you went 0-5. Yeah, take a switch, bro.
Because it clearly wasn't working. They may have won the point, but I think it's a large part because Kingsman put the team on his fucking back here. Like 18-2, he was kind of going Insano style. I don't know why this became such a huge issue for his teammates, where they hated him so much for trying to win that they started insulting him after the fact. And that's where most of the drama stems from. Them refusing to switch is one thing that feels like it's kind of trolling and just intentionally throwing the tournament for the sake of vibes, which is weird because, again, Just go play quick play or something. Why even bother going into a tournament if the goal isn't to try and win it? He made it clear he wanted to sweat because this would be very important money for him in his situation with college. Now, I also heard that when the tournament was put together, there wasn't an announcement about how much money was on the line. So I think maybe there was some confusion from the team where they wanted to just play for fun and sillies and goofies. And then once $40,000 was announced, they still had that mindset. Meanwhile, Kingsman really wanted a piece of that pie because it would be helpful to him. It'd be like $3,000, which is a significant amount of money, especially for someone in college where this could be very useful. So that clashed where he really wanted to win. His team, who they didn't give too much of a fuck. They didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Kill him.
So he, throughout like their time playing together, would be making like suggestions and saying like, hey, you know, there's going to be this in the tournament, there's going to be that, maybe we should look at this, maybe we should look at that. And I think they were just getting so annoyed that he was wanting to win so badly that they started to really resent him for it. It eventually led to like the bubbling over point where he got reported to the tournament organizer, they said a whole bunch of nasty stuff about him, and then it snowballed into what it is today, mainly because the team captain was so vocal about her disdain for this guy. She said things like, I'm pretty sure he spent all 20 years of his life inside playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills.
He goes to college. Hi.
From here, are you?
You have to get to her before it's too late.
Any day now, guys, would be nice. Silent Hill?
This is simmer. It's a freshly prepared
Where'd
meal.
you go?
This
What's
is
that?
Italian lamb ragu. It's delicious.
No, I just skipped this, bro.
Now,
I'm getting hungry.
Playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills. You are also spending your time inside playing video games. You're a streamer. Why are you using that as an insult against him? I didn't really detect a lack of social skills throughout any of the footage I saw of
Lack of social skills. He goes to college.
I guess you could make an argument that, you know,
he can't have lack of social skills. He goes to school.
Could grind your gears because he was offering like a lot of advice on potential team comps, and he did multiple times mention like, hey, the Black Widow's probably not going to work here. We've got to be mindful of like dive comps, that kind of thing. Would you be willing to try like Bucky perhaps? And they would always kind of like roll their eyes at him and be like, shut the fuck up. Like, there's a clip I saw where one of them was like, you've got to just drop this, drop this, drop this. That's enough. Stop making suggestions, basically, about, you know, switching. It's not happening. Look, which I think is a pretty hostile response to that, because this is coming from a place of him just trying to help the team win. I don't think he was being, like, necessarily overbearing with it or anything like that. He certainly wasn't really being aggressive about it. Like, he never got personal. He was never, like, insulting his teammates. He was never doing anything like that, from what I could tell. So I truly didn't see like a lack of social skills. I just saw someone who really wanted to win because there was a significant amount of money on the line. And if you're in a tournament, why would you not be trying to win? Team captain even made this statement saying, I don't want to win with someone who can't take no for an answer. Which is a certified stinky comment for sure. That's a big time PU moment right there for the Jumbotron. I don't know where that's even coming from. His suggestions weren't heeded. Okay. He didn't start, like, you know, stomping his feet and yelling and screaming and pissing and shitting about it either. He's just like, okay, alright, we'll do it. We'll run it, fuck it, we'll do it live. And when it didn't work, he did eventually say, like, look, told you so, can we please make this switch? And then still got attacked for it. I didn't see any examples of him not taking no for an answer. Like, yes, he did make a suggestion multiple times, like, would you be willing to try this? Would you be willing to maybe switch here? What about this?
That's just teamwork.
That isn't not taking no for an answer. That is coming from someone who wants to win a fucking $40,000 tournament. He then continued to insult Kingsman and I guess anyone that was supporting him in her Discord, saying, yo, Kingsman cocksuckers, screenshot this. Y'all think I ain't seen the toxicity in the Kingsman Discord with not spreading hate from the mods and Kingsman community? Fire emoji. This one will really get your eyebrow in the air. So she's calling out the people that were supporting Kingsman, saying they're cocksuckers and
my bro's already up, bro.
Meanwhile, she has been the most openly toxic, like vocally expressing her disdain for this guy, and now like his community.
He just wanted to win.
let's not get it twisted. I think it's pretty obvious. Most people have probably seen a lot of like really dog shit takes from people that are using this as just like a giant insult against all women who play video games. That is absolutely happening, and that shit sucks. Those are some fucking losers you can make fun of. Absolutely. But she, from what I can tell when this message was sent, was talking about like anyone that was expressing support for Kingsman, and I'm sure there probably were some like absolute greaseballs that went through and said some terrible things, sure. But to extend that to like anyone that was supporting Kingsman, calling them cocksuckers, I think is just kind of crazy. Especially considering she has by far been the most mean and nasty about this. Kingsman, from what I saw from the clips that were during this time, he tried to like actively say like, hey, don't go harass anyone and don't be mean, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, he was clearly upset about it, but I felt like he was doing, or at least making an effort to try and stop people from going and doing shit like that.
He was being. That's what he was, the bigger man.
Was just openly attacking him.
Everyone thinks this guy's
a exploder, like a bug. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that. And we're still gonna play Widow. I need this for my college. I need this for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
Domino's price
That's just nasty,
a bargain
bro.
whichever way you slice it.
That's just nasty, bro. Say it down, bro. That's just nasty, bro.
College, I have about 6 or 7 more years.
This is a clip I keep seeing spread around. That first clip is when he is explaining like why the Widow's not going to work, and they're like, oh, great point. Go fuck yourself, we're still playing Widow. That's all we're gonna do. We're here just for good vibes, good time, and I don't care if this money means something to you, because it doesn't to us. That second clip, that is not CC, that is someone...
You're a streamer making, what? Something thousand millions. You're a streamer making something millions, with millions, probably millions or thousands of followers. Of course you don't need money, but someone who is less fortunate will need that money. You don't need that money, but he does. Because maybe he's not as fortunate to get things like he wants. But you were fortunate enough to bust on YouTube. Go big. Go blow up on YouTube, not Twitch. And go big. Maybe you were lucky, but he wasn't. He hasn't got enough followers to go and get the money he needs to go for college. But you have the money for that. You might have the money for that. You might have even finished college with all your money. You're a lucky prick who doesn't know how to use it, how to use your heart. This is what money does to some people. Money will mess up your mind, guys. Just remember that. But hey, man, we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep pushing.
Else named Lucy, whom has deleted this VOD, so I can't even find the full context here. But from the sound of things, she is insulting Kingsman because of him expressing the want of the $3,000 because it would be very helpful to him as a college student. So then she's like making fun of him, taking the piss, even threw in an absolutely revolting 6'7" meme reference that'll make your skin crawl about it. It's just very mean-spirited. There's also another clip of her talking about it, saying, like, even if you support Kingsman, like it's fucking Israel or something. I don't even know what she was trying to say with that one. I guess since I referenced it, I'll show you that clip too.
I have a genuine question. Like, seriously, answer this. Even if you support Kingsman or whatever, support Kingsman like it's fucking Israel. Anyways, whatever you have in your head, I have a genuine question. I
think everyone has a genuine question after seeing that segment there. I don't know why she would be saying something like that with this. Again, the whole VOD, from what I can tell, is no longer accessible, so I don't even know what the question she was about to ask is. But yeah, it's definitely not a good look, and she is very openly, like, making fun of Kingsman from what I can see in the clips that still exist of it. But this is not CC, this was not someone that played on Kingsman's team, I don't believe. All of this is only the tip of the iceberg, by the way. It gets so much deeper. There was a Google Doc that was put out there from the Widow's boyfriend.
Files.
The tournament organizer initially like doubled down, saying, nope, I maintain my position here. He deserved to be kicked from this tournament. He violated all of our rules. And then today he came forward very somber, like, look, I know everyone's mad at me and they're right to be mad at me. I was wrong about everything. I looked at this misleading evidence. It was only from one side and it was incorrect. I acted too hastily. So now he's like singing a very different tune about how, you know, he's had this come to Jesus moment after seeing the other side of the story with Kingsman. It's very clear that he was manipulated by incorrect information. He shouldn't have kicked him from the tournament.
You didn't even listen to Kingsman.
The people, when they come in here, when they hate, they're justified in what they're saying. They're absolutely right. They're absolutely right. 100%. No question about it. Like, there's no beating around the bush. I don't know why it's like difficult to admit.
That's Daredevil's one. I
fucked up.
Daredevil's before.
I made a decision based off of haste and based off of misinformation, but everybody in the team knew what was going on. Everybody in this team knew what was going on, and the fact that nobody told me what was... That's whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Buy stocks and ETFs.
It's getting interesting. You want to be doing this.
Get the
Come on, YouTube, man.
app now.
Oh, it's too ads. 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 I'm gonna put my out.
Kaplunk, whom was the boyfriend in this story, is reaching out with an apology, saying that he went about it the wrong way and overstepped. Zaza.
Okay, time to read this, boys. Time to read this. Yo, Kingsman, I'm reaching out to apologize. My finger's in the way. Yo, Kingsman, I'm reaching out to apologize with the way things went down. In this case, I went about it in a completely wrong way. I overstepped. Zaza told me. I'm just gonna go enough word. I can't see, half of it's cut off. To leave it alone in confidence and dump impulsive decisions. Kingsman, I'm sorry for sending those clips which caused Bassem to kick you from the event. The Google Doc release was one-sided and painted you in extremely negative light with my bias. I shouldn't have gone out my way to involve myself in a situation I was not part of. Now that I am sorry for going behind your back and releasing a Google document despite you wanting me not to. This has been the massive wake-up call, and if there is any hate to be directed to me, not Zaza or Kinsman. Fucking idiot.
The widow told him to leave it alone, but he couldn't control his impulses. The demon had to be let out of the cage. Thus, he went in and started sending clips to the tournament organizer to kick him, the Google Doc, all that kind of stuff. And then finally, CC, the team captain, the one who was by far the most...
Oh boy, let's read this one. I gotta move my camera out of the way. I'm sorry I was going off the video and forgot explicitly to call this out. Earlier today, I woke up to 10 to 100, 1,000 times notice from the day before, and people have been joined myself from Kingsman's. I was having a panic attack, and I just started experiencing them. So in my freak out, I say Kingsman select social skills. You had a panic attack, you fucking liar, you flipping liar, mate. Because he spends his time playing video games inside. I was angry and ended up lashing out on him instead of his community. What? I didn't get it, and I apologize for flinging another insult out. And this shows I have a terrible character, but I will be working on watching the words I say and getting help with my panic attacks.
Openly hostile to Kingsman and anyone that was showing any level of support for him. Came forward with an apology as well, saying, I'm sorry I was going off the video and forgot to explicitly call this out. Earlier today, I woke up with 1,000 noties from the day before, and people had joined my server from Kingsman, having a panic attack, and I just started experiencing them. So in my freak out, I said Kingsman lacks social skills because he spends his time playing video games inside. I was angry and ended up lashing out at him instead of his community. I deeply regret it. I apologize for flinging another insult out. It shows I have terrible character, but I will be working on watching the words I say and getting help with my panic attacks. A community note even got hot dropped on here straight off the battle bus saying, even after the initial situation calmed down, CC continued to bully Kingsman and speak ill of him across social media. CC has a history of attacking other players and talking trash. So that apology didn't really go as
I didn't even read that part. I didn't even realize that part.
It would. And interestingly enough, from what I can find, Kingsman throughout this entire thing has tried to urge people not to harass anyone that's been involved in it. You know, Zaza, her boyfriend, Cece, anyone he's been trying to like...
What's that one movie where the guy goes, release the baby? The Croods. Kingsman, release the babies. I don't have enough patience for that. I don't have enough patience for this. After that, bro, I'm private DM every single. If I have 30 plus, I'll private DM. I will share, clip, share, and send it to everyone. Rate her. We're rating her today. lads, tonight we steal the moon on head ass, bro. Like, bro, we're raiding
things
her.
down to the best of his ability, but
This is why I can't do
well
Discord and all that
beyond
stuff, bro.
anyone's
I would rage.
wildest expectations. And Kingsman actually was able to make over $3,000, which would have been his cut of the prize money if they have won the tournament, through subs and donations the last time he streamed, which I believe was last night. So a bit of a happy ending for Kingsman.
Kingsman, I'm proud of you.
Not exactly the smoothest sailing for his teammates that were bullying him, attacking him, and insulting him. That hasn't worked out super well so far. Anyway, that's really about it. Yep.
Trade natural gas.
Kingsman, hey man, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you made that money, and I'm proud you're going to college. Prove them all wrong, Kingsman. Kingsman, prove them all wrong. Kingsman, I am so proud of you. Kingsman, I'm proud of you, man. Kingsman, I am proud of you. Guys, Shima upset exposed in 40k Marvel Rivals disaster. Ain't that the same person? Am I just like stupid? 40k. I actually didn't check. I just saw this on my For You page and I was like, oh, let me make a video on this because I haven't made a video today. People really hate this movie. This is this video. 5 hours ago, 21 hours ago, 3 days ago. What? When did he post this video then? I'm 2 days. I'm 2 days late. 3 days, 2 days. Pasta. Twitch humor is disgusting. That is about Marvel Rivals. Oh boy. Well, boys, we know the next banger that's coming out. Well, stay tuned. I'll see you guys soon. Stay safe. Love you all. See you on. I can't find mine.